Hello, my name is Sid and I'm the creator of Essofore. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use this product. What is Essofore? Essofore is a document store powered by a semantic search engine that understands the meaning of your query rather than searching for keywords in your query. You can use Essofore to develop enterprise search or RAG applications. We begin by showing you this OpenAPI Playground. Here you can see all the operations you can perform against the database, and the database exposes a REST API using which you perform all operations. Let me begin by querying the database to see what is stored inside it. So I'm going to use this endpoint API collections, and if I run this, this is the result that I get, and it shows me that there are two collections right now in the database. And these two collections are named Sherlock Holmes and Shakespeare. After this, I can drill down further. So I can, for example, give a collection ID and I can get a list of all the documents stored in this collection. A collection serves as a container of related documents. Here we can see that there are about 9 documents stored in this collection. Now, once we have a collection and documents inside the collection, we can make search queries. To do that, we come over here and we begin by giving a collection ID and the query that we want to search. So, for example, we can do a search for who is Sherlock Holmes. And if I run this query, I'm going to get 5 results. And the top result here is, let's say your friend Mr. Sherlock Holmes is a wonderful man, sir, and it goes on. Uh, One important parameter which is returned as part of the search results is this distance measure. And you should always use this to determine the relevance of the search result. A good search result would have a distance less than 0.35. The lower the distance, the higher the relevance, and the distance will be between 0 and 1. And just to illustrate why it's important to pay attention to this distance measure, I'm going to search for something which is irrelevant. So for example, I can do a search for who is, say, Donald Trump. And this question cannot be answered by the documents that we have in our collection. There is no information in the documents which can answer this question. But if I run the search query, I'm still going to get some response back. So let's see what I get. And we can see that again we got some search results, but in this case the distance is much higher. And it basically goes on to show that these results are not relevant for the question that we asked. So this is a quick gist of what Essofore can do. There are many more endpoints which you can use to create a collection, add documents to it, to modify a collection or documents and so on. So let me show you how to create a brand new collection. To do that, I am going to use this endpoint. I'm going to give it a collection ID. Let me give it 3 and I'm going to give it a title, say Poirot. And if I execute it, I get a 200, which means success. Now, the next step would be to add documents to this collection. To do that, there are two ways you can add documents to the collection. One is using the upload endpoint. The other one is using the download endpoint. So let's begin by showing you the upload endpoint. And We give it a collection ID, we give it the document ID, we give some title. So let's say the murder of Roger Ackroyd. And we can specify the type of the document. And right now we support text documents, HTML documents, PDF, Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So you would mostly be working with, I imagine, text, PDF, or Word docs. In the source URL, you can specify the original source from where you got the document that you are going to upload. In my case, uh, I will be uploading the document from which I got from here. So I can specify this in the source URL. This is optional, not necessary. It's a good practice to give this so that like you can keep a track of where this document originally came from. What was the original source of the document? Next, I'm going to